Hello, good morning. It's actually morning here in the Philippines, but evening back in America.
Happy Valentine's Day, mahal ko.
Inga, I just wanted to come on here and make a video about, actually it was stirring in my heart a few days ago about God's best, and then I kind of forgot about it. And yesterday it popped back in my spirit, and I thought, okay, I will make the video. When should I do it? And I thought I'll do it tomorrow morning. And I didn't even remember it was Valentine's Day, so I feel like somebody needs to hear this maybe. But really all it's about is that waiting for God's best.
Amen.
For us, Gloria's 40, almost 43 years old,
Yes.
and I'm her first official boyfriend. So we know she waited a while.
And you also.
And basically me, I wasn't even raised in a Christian household, so the thought of like not making my own decisions was crazy. So all the relationships I was in till 2006 before I was with God just had nothing to do with God and had nothing to do with His will and His plan for my life. So, but that's the main point I want to make, is that waiting for God's best is the best thing to do for the relationship that God has for you for marriage. And believe me, I am not trying to say I am an expert in marriage or relationships, but one thing I think I do know something about is following God and being led by His Spirit. So, but the hard part about that is that it will take time usually, and it takes faith and patience. And I just wanted to give my testimony here that I'm surprised I made it, just to be honest with you. There were so many times I could have settled. And the temptation was there a lot. And my love life was a tragedy up till just about a year ago. And I really don't want to get into, just for time's sake, of how we met. But I talked to her for 7 months online. And for me to do that without meeting a person in person is crazy. But I just knew that God led me to do it. And I just kept doing it because I felt God was in it. And it wasn't until I came here the first time in November that I knew for sure that this was God's best, God's perfect will for my life. He made it very clear. So you won't have, when it happens, you won't have to wonder if it's God's perfect will, because this has been about as clear as He can make it. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say, is just, if someone needs to hear that, God will come through.
Amen.
And I even knew that the whole time I waited, but it still was hard. And I trusted, and I knew God's good, and I knew that He, that you can always trust Him. I mean, His word says that He has plans for your life and that He's going to add things to your life. But it still was hard. Did you have anything you wanted to say?
And I salute you for that, because you respect the Lord. And I love you doing this totally.
But you had a lot of opportunities to settle, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it was hard.
I always want to do what's the will of the Lord is.
But there were many times you wanted to do what you wanted to do, right? 'Cause I'm just saying, I mean, I want people to understand that
Sometimes.
having God's best is not easy.
Yes, but I pray for this, and I really want the Lord to be glorified in my relationship, and I want to become a testimony to all the people how God works.
Right. Yep, because that was the thing, is when I got saved, I just purposed in my heart that I knew that, that God has a plan and a calling and gifts for everyone, and they're different for everyone. Some are ministry, some are starting a business, some are, but who you choose to marry is huge, and how that can hinder it or enhance it.
One of the greatest decisions that you would ever make.
Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to come on here, and I felt led to do it, so I just wanted to be obedient. And have a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. And by the way, if you couldn't see our faces, Gloria wanted this background. Thank you.